There we go. Good afternoon, good evening.
And good night.
Something. Hi. We're doing that live. Oh, that's right. I have to share this so that people know that we're doing the live thing.
I think most people who have been watching know that we're live.
Oh, yeah, but I mean to try and get new viewers. So
yeah.
If you're a new viewer, actually we don't have any viewers yet. So it'll take a minute or two for that to happen. But if you want to see this, if you've joined like partway through my random spiel, then you can like and follow us on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube, and then you can be notified every time we do one of these things.
Yes.
Apparently that's a thing. So, yes. Let me just do that. And then we will talk tech.
Tech talk?
But while you're at it, while you're doing those things, if you want to help us to help you, basically help reach more people. Anybody who you know who uses technology, just go ahead and share this with them or share what we're doing with them. So then we can answer their questions as well. Basically help us to help you, like I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're live again down at that place, the .mill. Hello.
I think we are. Have you mentioned the no such thing as dumb question yet?
Oh, not yet.
There's no such thing as dumb question. If you have any kind of IT question, feel free to ask us. I'm not too knowledgeable yet. I know a fair bit.
Yeah, you do.
For a brew. If most people knew me before, they probably just thought I could swing hammers. But I can do fine art stuff as well. Somewhat. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can find all our contact details at www.thedotmill.com/contact. So, yeah, that'll have all our details there, which will pop up down the bottom in a second.
That is that one. See?
Yeah. So if you head over there, you'll find all the info you need.
I'm just looking at what that computer behind me is doing. I'm installing Windows 10 on this machine that may or may not have bought last week. Yeah. Anyway,
what are you drinking?
So today I have what's the term?
Orange soda. Pop.
Generic brand.
Home brand.
Home brand, generic brand, off brand. I don't know. Replica Fanta. What have you got?
So it's ain't.
Why?
Because it ain't Fanta.
Oh, okay. I was going to go with Granta. There's too many of those online, though.
I got my usual energy drink.
You know what? I think this tastes almost the same as Sunkist. Don't tell them that, though.
I got my Mango Loco. I'm happy.
Fair enough. So, yes, if you're here, hopefully you've got a drink as well. Grab a drink, come sit down and talk tech with us, which is what I wrote for today, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, we're drinking non-alcoholic drinks because technically we're at work.
Well, we are at work.
Yeah, we are at work. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's happening. So, yeah, we're not drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol anyway, but, yeah. If you are, that's fine. Just
drink responsibly.
That one. Yep.
Which is what I do all the time.
We don't want to be responsible for you getting yourselves in trouble. Anyway, so today is Monday, the 18th of May, 2020, and we're just going to talk some tech. So yeah, for those who have been following along, we are building a Threadripper.
We already have a question.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. RJ Johnson asks, why are some Core i5 better than Core i7?
It's a bigger number. No.
Why?
Core i7s usually either have more cores or more
No.
threads.
He's asking why some i5s better.
Oh, some i5s better than Core i7. Depends.
Could depend on the generation.
Yeah, if you're going, say, like first gen i7 versus, say, third gen i5.
Yeah.
The newer generation is going to beat the older generation more often than not. if we're talking generation, like within the same generation, I think there was an anomaly where, was it 6th gen i5, I think, was better than 6th gen i7. It's really weird. If we're talking for gaming as well, then gaming, a lot of games, even now, are only geared towards running 4 cores.
Yeah, you want
cores.
less cores.
And i7s, a lot of i7s only have 4 cores, but then they have hyper-threading, so you can run 8 threads, so 2 threads per core. So that's probably actually going to hinder performance because you're loading up the core more while you're trying to game or as you're gaming. So that's a thing.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
don't know where else to go with that one, but
I feel like
things.
it'd mostly be the generational difference.
I'd say so. And
So-
just like I said, that one anomaly in the 6th gen.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the 6th gen.
Yeah, because that's about all I can put it down to.
Yeah.
Because normally, well, if you're talking generation, like the same gen,
Yeah.
it's normally straightforward.
Yep.
The bigger you go, the better it is.
Not all i7s are the same either.
Yeah, no.
Because you've got your, like, even like around the same release time, you've got your more user end i7s, and then you've got your professional workstation grade i7s, which are pretty much just disabled Xeons.
Yeah.
Or differently abled Xeons, I guess.
I don't know what Blake said that was quick lol, but that was quick lol.
I'm guessing just that we had a question come in straight away.
It could have been a question, or could it be the mentioning of a certain product arriving?
Could be. I didn't say it arrived yet, though. But yeah, that arrived, so let's get back to that. Hang on. You know what? We should probably have a banner for that.
We got presents over the weekend. Well, today.
Yeah, it arrived today.
Well, Nathan got a present, not me.
Yeah. It's not really a present if you pay for it, though. But this is here. Look. How do I get that without reflection? There we go. AMD Ryzen Threadripper. It's bigger than my head.
You could have wiped it down beforehand.
I did that on purpose because obviously this is old stock. Because
Old
this
new
is
stock.
first gen.
Yeah,
Was there up to what, 2nd or 3rd gen?
3rd gen.
3rd gen Threadripper? Yeah, 3rd gen Threadripper. But yeah, we picked this one up cheap. So here it is.
Show the side where it's unopened.
Yeah, look, brand new, unopened. Rip here. Focus. It's not going to focus, is it? Oh, look there, you can read Threadripper 1920X. So yes, we've got another fairly big piece of the puzzle now.
Now all we're waiting for is RAM that should hopefully be here tomorrow.
Yep. So on top of that, we've got the motherboard that I showed last week. And this, I haven't actually opened yet. This is
A slight concern to Jacob, but
cooling bracket.
should work.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about this. So this is the cooling bracket to use our existing. We have here a Corsair H100i version 2 all-in-one liquid cooler. Jacob is a little bit concerned about the coverage of the actual CPU because the actual CPU is huge, probably like twice the size. I think we figured
Yeah,
out.
it's about
as a
twice the
normal one.
size as a normal CPU.
So yeah, we're not sure how well that's going to cover and that's going to cool, but yeah.
It should be all right. Like, it's going to cover most of it.
We're not planning on overclocking it at any point, so it might be all right. But we'll see how it goes. Before we build it, I'm going to have to pick up some thermal compound as well, so I don't have a huge amount left.
Yeah, I haven't got enough to do a Threadripper. I have enough probably for a CPU, like a normal CPU.
Yeah.
But that's going to be fun to watch us do because, yeah, you know how everyone always tells you to use like a grain of rice for thermal paste? It's a lot more than a grain of rice.
Now we're putting like a dim sim.
Well, yeah, looking at videos of people putting thermal paste on it, they like do big crosses.
Have you seen the Gamers Nexus thermal compound video?
Oh, how they overloaded it? Yeah. But
that was
yeah,
great.
so
Anyway.
the cooler coverage is one of my concerns. Like, if you can look up videos of the Threadrippers
Yeah.
where they talk about the coverage, but
I just want to hold the box again. It's a nice bit of
you
foam.
just want to hold it. I'm just hoping that Nathan doesn't drop it like 90% of reviewers.
I'm going to open it on the desk.
So did Jay.
Really? And you still dropped it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to watch any of them because I haven't seen any of them. But yeah, I will do it. One thing I was going to say though, I don't know if we'll do it live because it'll probably take too long.
To open it.
No, to do the whole thing. We're going to open it live, but the build we'll do off stream and then.
See, I reckon we
share the
should
video
do a
at the end.
bench test on stream. So not build the computer, but get it together.
No, because then we're going to have to thermal compound it twice. Which I guess, yeah. Actually, yeah, usual procedure is to bench test it.
But it'd be cool for the viewers to be here for our first boot up, and then we can take it and put it into the case. Because
depending on when the RAM arrives, that might be tomorrow then.
Yeah, because I don't want to say we're concerned about the RAM coming.
No.
But it seemed pretty cheap.
Oh, yeah. It was dirt cheap.
So part of me is concerned.
Seeing as this arrived and it's from the same seller, I'm not really concerned. Even though it was supposed to arrive technically today.
The RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But following the tracking through Ozpost, it's going to be here. Not today, because it didn't say on board for delivery today. So it should be tomorrow. But it has arrived and been processed in Red Bank on Friday.
Blake replied, number one, I reckon you should do a video of building it.
Oh, we're going to do a video. We're just not going to do it live.
What's WE?
Weekend.
Yeah.
So what? I reckon we should do... Yeah, we're going to do a video of building it. We're just not going to do it live.
I want to do it live.
I'm assuming WE is...
Weekend.
Maybe whatever.
Yeah. I would agree.
Have we seen the Verge PC build video?
Fails today.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I have mentioned that to so many people.
Because didn't old mate get
It's been taken down. It was taken down like a few days after it.
Didn't someone get demonetized and like strikes put up against his name?
Oh yeah, Kyle Bitwit.
Yeah,
Bitwit had a copyright claim against him for that.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of other YouTubers as well, but he was the big one I think that was put up.
So we got to be careful. We can't pick on them. They were learning.
WE equals whatever. They were.
Oh yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. Not just the build, but the way that The Verge went about it afterwards. The really bad thing, though, is that I've actually been reading a lot of stuff from The Verge lately because they keep coming up with tech news articles. That I will give it to them. They are very quick with getting the tech news out, and it keeps popping up in my Facebook feed because they're obviously very good at Facebook marketing and retargeting as well. But yeah,
they don't know what they're doing.
Well, that particular
particular person had no idea what he was doing.
It was like 6 months afterwards because the guy had his Twitter handle on the video. So, like, you know, his name personally was everywhere.
Yeah.
I looked him up personally like 6 months afterwards, and everything that he posts on Twitter, people were still bringing up that build video all the time. I'm just like, I don't think he's ever going to live this down, hey?
Yeah, you can't. Like, even I didn't fail that bad building my first computer.
No, see, the thing is, like, okay, this is probably going to get a bit more philosophical and deeper, but basically, I think I understand that there's pretty much, well, everyone always says there's two types of people in the world. Oh, like, just remember that your power supply has to earth on the case for it to be... Yep. It does. It actually does.
Yeah.
But, you know, anyway, if you want to watch that, I'm sure you can find people's commentary on it and you can piece enough of it together to see exactly what went wrong. Yeah. I'm going to put this down now.
Put the Threadripper down before you break it.
Drop it or something.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited about that.
I think you're more excited about them.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Not gonna lie.
How
often do you get to play with Threadripper?
Well, now.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I had to finish my thought. Everyone says, like, you know, there's two types of people in the world, blah, blah, blah. But in this instance, and I've seen it for a lot of people, I'm pretty sure there are two different types of people in the world. And I'm going to refer to them as the overconfident, which I think is what the guy doing the Verge PC build was. And the other one is your overcautious. So they're like too hesitant, hold back. I'm probably more in that camp than the overconfident. And probably people of that to varying degrees. Oh, here we go. We've got a video link for anyone who wants to watch. Is it actually the original video?
Could be. Blake's pretty good at finding stuff.
Yeah. I thought the original got taken down, but let's have a look. This is going to be interesting. Oh, it's not the original.
Oh, it's just someone talking about it.
Reactions to it, but like a bunch of people's reactions to it. So
that's quality.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also, Blake, where were you the other day? I got 5M running, and you weren't there to play with us. All that free GTA 5 goodness. In PC building, I'm pretty whatever, but I'm currently building an extension and not being overcautious with it. Well, building a house, I feel, is slightly different to building a computer.
Yeah.
Because, like, building a computer, if you stuff up, you'll trip a wire or you'll break parts.
Yeah.
Whereas if you stuff up with a house build...
Okay, let me break it down a little bit further. If, like, most people probably dealt with these two types of people. And I would say that the people who have dealt with the, like, come across the overconfident types would be like, you know, when you go to someone and they're like, oh yeah, we can do this, and this, and then you get it, like, you know, you get them to do it, you get it, and it just looks like, you know, I don't know, it's like buying Macca's versus a gourmet burger, you know, it's like you were promised a gourmet burger and here's your Macca's slapped in the box. Well, like, you know, the advertising, I don't know.
So we got Blake saying, I know he didn't play 5M because he was busy playing D&D.
Yeah. Hey, John's got a video link for us.
And then Palmer's picking on me, telling me to get good at 5M.
Okay.
I've literally played for like, what was it, like an hour or two the other night?
That was that role-playing game you were telling me about, yeah. Okay, let's see what this video that John has
John
sent
believes
us
the link is a re-upload of the original.
I think you might be right.
Looking from where I'm sitting, it looks like John's found a winner.
The full, unedited, uncut video.
Oh, John, you're great.
You know what? I'm going to download this now before... I didn't say that.
I need
Oh, shivers.
He disappeared again, guys.
Don't worry, I'm fixing it. Wait.
Wait, did you let them know what happened?
Yeah.
So you guys know that why he keeps dropping out all the time? We're hopefully going to have that fixed soon. I will get good, all right, Josh? And John also said I'm good at what I do. We're aware. Nathan will be back soon, hopefully, maybe. He's typing away over there vigorously.
Ta-da!
He's back.
I fixed it. I didn't really fix it. Okay, so, hang on. Yeah, we said that. It's original uploaded. Is it lack of 128 gigabytes of RAM? Yes, John, we're still waiting for you to deliver that as promised. I wonder if my system would actually take 128 gigabytes.
I don't think it would.
I don't think it would.
This one wouldn't. Your Threadripper build would.
Mm.
But I don't think this one would. How many slots do you have in that?
4.
Also, why?
Yeah, we could. 264 gig kits.
But can it handle
I have no idea.
gig per channel?
No idea. When John delivers, we'll find out.
Yeah, John, deliver so we can test this. I want to see CEO's like mid-range board take it all.
Oh, yes. Anyway, okay. So to explain, the problem with my computer, I thought it was hardware. Turns out it's probably, well, it is and it
It's a
isn't.
bit of
I thought
both.
it was RAM. I think it was because my page file was on the drive that's dying that we found the other day when we showed Crystal Disk Info and found one of my drives is dying. So
I still
yeah,
love that. That's
so I have corruption on my system drive now somewhere, and I think that's what's causing the problem with one particular DLL file. I've tried repairing it, but that doesn't seem to have made a difference. But yeah, this computer was about to be retired anyway shortly. Its replacement is over there currently on the other desk, which I'm setting up at the moment.
So it's not the Threadripper?
I'm pretty sure it's frozen. No, it's not the Threadripper. It's a Ryzen 5 2600 with a B450 ITX motherboard, the Asus ROG edition. What else have we got? 16 gig of DDR4 3200 RAM in it. 250 gig Samsung NVMe drive, and a 3 gig GeForce GTX 1060. And now 2 1 terabyte hard drives, which I'm transferring data to across to at the moment. Just in case you all wanted to know my system specs. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a temporary thing. I'd like to grab a 3700X once the Ryzen 4000 series comes out. Hopefully they come down to a little bit cheaper. Is that it?
Moto Threadripper. I believe you're saying Mobo Threadripper should.
Yeah. Might even be able to do double, probably. And he said, I mean, the RAM doesn't have to match, right? I guess not. Like, at this point, if we're not footing the bill, I don't care.
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers in this situation, I don't believe.
Mm-hmm. All right, so moving on from there, what are we talking about next? My stuff is all over the place now since reloading everything. Okay, so, oh, really? Are we going to cover this?
We don't have to.
I think we do.
I just saw someone selling a G-Skill 8 gig stick that the PC won't boot
Yeah.
if this stick of RAM's in it,
It's probably dead then.
and he's trying to sell it.
Yeah, it's probably dead.
So he ended up using 3 of them. So he's got 3 8 gig sticks.
So it's not running in dual channel then?
Oh,
People. It's great.
and sold as his highest offer gets it. So if you want a dead Trident G-Skill 8 gig stick,
Hit up that guy.
hit up that guy.
Cool. All right, now let's talk about the next topic then, which is...
I'd probably leave that till when we get to...
Oh, it's on the screen now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, this is a controversial one.
Oh, no, really? We
Because
already
yeah,
covered the cross-platform gaming last week, which was a whole can of worms in itself.
you have 8 slots on the...
X server RAM is fine. No, X server RAM is not fine.
The 399, has it got...
Wait, that's the
8
next
slots?
question. How many RAM slots do you have? Pretty sure it's 8. You know what I really like about this box? I don't have to actually take the motherboard out to show you. How cool is that? Yeah, there's 8. Here, look, count them with me. That's 8, right? Do I just hold this here until someone answers?
I believe it's 8. It looks like 8.
Yeah. Oh, it says it on the back here. 8 DIMMs, supports up to DDR4 3600 plus overclocked. Okay. John, these RAM slots are waiting for you. Is that it?
Yeah. So 16 will work. Cool. No, 16 gig will not work. We need more.
Yeah, 16 gig will work, won't it?
No, we want more.
16 times 8 is 128.
I really want to tell this kid that a Samsung Evo 250 gig isn't the fastest SSD you'll get.
Oh, John says so. DDR3 will work then.
No.
At this point, I feel like he's just being intentionally thick.
Yeah. Then again, man, he is one of those soldier boys.
Wow.
I didn't say
Wow.
that. You said that. I didn't say
I didn't say that.
that.
Apparently, that's good. Okay, cool. Let's move on. So,
yeah, we can talk about it.
yeah, we can. I feel like this is going to be a very big topic.
Like,
So there goes the rest of the live stream. You do that, I'll
I'm
finish
not
it.
one to complain. Like, I don't really care what platform you play a game on. Like, I've had lots of people ask me what's better. It's like PC, Xbox, or PC, Xbox, or PlayStation.
Oh, John says up to, therefore DDR3 will work.
Or they're lying.
No, John. Where is it? Look. 8 DIMMs supports up to DDR4 3600 plus.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying. He's saying
Up to DDR4.
Yeah.
I feel like
I know they're talking about
DDR works.
Yeah, I know, but I know that they're saying up to like the speed rating.
Yeah.
But technically, John's right.
DDR4 2133. Hey, if you want to send 128 gig of that, we'll run it. It's not going to be a good time, but we'll run it. That was that thing. That was that. What?
I'm trying not
was
to
that a
sneeze.
sneeze, or are you going to throw up because
I went to sneeze.
DDR4
Now I'm like,
2133?
because I held it in, I'm like seeing little dots everywhere. Oh. But yeah, so like, I've had lots of mates ask me what to get. My view is it really comes down to what games you play. Like, because obviously they all have their own, what is it called? Like, it's a word we say all the time, but I always forget it.
Preference?
No.
Prerogative.
No, it's when it's just someone's.
What do you
like
mean?
the HP builds and that.
Proprietary.
That they have like their own proprietary games.
Yes.
That are only on certain consoles. So like Need for Speed and that versus is it Need for Speed? No, Gran Turismo.
Let me just check that this worked.
Gran Turismo versus Horizon.
Wait, that sound's probably coming through. We now have a copy of the Verge's PC build video.
But yeah, like it really comes down to that, is what I believe. But in saying that, if I had a choice of the three, I'd still go for a PC. Is it another P word? Yeah. I can't work out words, all right, John? I'm not very smart. It's exclusives. Yeah. So like having the
Oh yeah, that's
games.
the term.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, but these days with the cross compatibility going on, it's starting to become less important, if that makes sense. Like back in the day, you had to pick what your mates had. So like if your friends were all playing on Xbox, you had to get the Xbox. If all your friends were playing on PlayStation, you had to get the PlayStation. Whereas now
with crossplay,
like the big main games that people are playing are all cross compatible. So it doesn't matter as much. But then you get the issue we spoke about, or PC elusive, if you will. Yes, there's a lot of those. Or is he just saying exclusive because I said it started with P? So being smart.
I think.
Are you taking the Mickey out of me?
He probably is, but like the link that I made with that straight away was that they're precluded from PC, so they're exclusives on anything but PC.
Yeah, but
I'm probably completely wrong though.
Yeah,
he's probably just making fun.
I feel like he's just taking a Mickey. But I don't know, like, but you do run into the issues like we spoke about last week, where it's a lot easier to get cheats on PC.
Blake says console will always reign supreme. With casual gaming, it's much easier to buy console and game, insert the disc, and play.
My issues these days with that is even if you get the disc,
doesn't it bind to the console on the Xbox?
Yeah, but you still have to download.
Yeah, you do.
Like you get the disc, and as soon as you put it in,
okay,
you
but
can't
look,
just play it.
John said, speaking of, I've been playing a heap of Halo again because it's on Steam now. Yes, I played a heap of Halo as well.
Actually, putting it out there.
I finished
guys,
level.
Like I know there's not a lot of people here, but would you be interested in doing like a night of just
gaming live stream?
A gaming kind of live stream? Because I know John has it, I have it,
I've got it,
Nathan has it, and I know a lot of you guys are probably a bit keen on getting a Halo Master Chief Edition.
We'll probably have it already. Well, look, John said beers and Halo Nostalgia Plus.
Yeah, because we can do that. But yeah, and I kind of agree with John. Casual games are more on phones these days. Because like going back to what Blake said, was yes, it is a lot simpler for someone to hook up. But in saying that, it's not hard to do the same with the computer. Like if you go out and buy a generic computer for gaming, again, you're going to pay a lot more for a PC.
Yeah, you are. Thing is, okay. I don't know. Do you want to finish your thoughts and then I'll weigh in?
Yeah. So that's what I feel about that. Like,
oh yeah. Like I said, I'll play games with you guys. I'll probably pick up Halo once Halo 3 comes out.
I do agree that
it comes out.
It is a lot easier.
Wait. Sorry, Blake. If you buy the Halo Master Chief collection at any point, you get the games as they're released anyway.
Yeah.
So if you buy it, like I bought it a month and a half ago, and I got Halo 2 when it was released. So you don't have to buy it again. You don't have to buy the new game when it comes out as they're released because you've bought the collection. You automatically get it. I'm not sure if he knows that or not, so I just thought I'd explain that.
But
and if anyone else is listening.
Because at the moment you've got what? Halo Evolved Combat, Reach.
Other way around, Combat Evolved, but yeah.
Combat Evolved, Reach
and Halo 2.
Halo 2 now.
Yeah.
So,
I've got Halo 1, like the original Halo 1, 2, and 3 still on Xbox.
Dude, it's good because, it's not one of those things where you have to buy it each time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blake says we've convinced him.
That's the thing. Like, you get for the, what is it, like
$50? That's $50, isn't it?
So you get, straight off the bat now, you're going to have the Combat Evolved, Reach, and Halo 2. And then as they remaster the others, they're going to come out.
Yeah.
And it plays so smooth on PC too. Like, I don't know about you. Did you enjoy how smooth it was?
Yes. There was... Hang on. I was playing... Well, I've only done the first level, which is essentially a tutorial. This is of Combat Evolved. And then the second level, which I just finished, before I started...
Have you played online yet?
You know what happened? I just started falling asleep because I was so tired because it was like 11 o'clock at night by the time I finished everything else and finally got there. But thing is, I closed the game thinking I might get ready and go to bed now. And then I shot for the next hour and a half online. That's when I bought the RX 580s.
Terrible. But no, like, have you played online?
Bad. No, I haven't played online.
I think I was playing Reach.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, you know how when you play older games, how the servers are dead?
Yeah.
How, like, no one goes onto the server.
Yeah.
There were people on.
Yeah.
Like, it was like an instant lobby, and it was just awesome.
I imagine seeing as Halo 2 just came out, give it probably a few days to a week, there'll probably be heaps of people playing that then.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I got absolutely dropped because I hadn't played it on PC before, for one.
Yeah.
Well, properly on PC, for one. And I had no idea of the maps.
You know what ticks me off about the new about the Master Chief Collection edition of Halo 1?
What?
The controls have changed. So I kept pressing the button to, what was it? I can't remember. I kept pressing the button to do something.
Like on keyboard, or were you using
on the
controller?
keyboard? No, on keyboard and mouse. I think, well, okay, grenades, for example. on the original edition was right click to throw a grenade. So I kept right clicking and it didn't do anything. And because I was in the middle of combat, I'm like, I mustn't have any. That's fine.
Okay, there you go.
And then I went to do something else and I accidentally threw a grenade instead.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Blake said, I'm pretty sure Steam has its own server for the Master Chief Collection,
That makes sense.
which would be good.
No, Master Chef Collection.
But
Oh, that's cool.
what was I gonna say? The
Wait.
God hardened it up.
See? I still have the original Halo PC edition. The box and everything. Although there's not much else in it. I don't know if there was supposed to be a manual or not, but oh no, there is a manual. It's just really thin. Like, look at that. I think I've seen menus that are
Master
thicker
Chef is the best. Agreed, especially during isolation.
I haven't been watching it.
I haven't been watching any TV.
I won't show the serial number, but look,
That's
the
crazy.
original. I bought. You know where I got this from?
Where?
I bought this off the Overclockers Australia forums.
Jeez.
$15.
Wow.
And that was what, 10 plus years ago now. I also
Yeah.
bought the Xbox version off there for $10.
Yeah. So back to like the console versus PC. Like it's always going to be better, but the issue I feel is you lock yourself down. Like if you buy an Xbox,
Yeah.
that's all you're going to ever want to play.
Yeah.
If you buy a PlayStation, that's all you're going to ever want to play.
Yep.
Whereas a PC, I feel you get the best of both worlds.
Because you get
Because
everything.
normally it'll be exclusive to Xbox and PC,
Yeah.
or PlayStation and PC.
Can you play Xbox games on PC now?
Well, yes, because of
So,
Microsoft.
yeah.
Like, I'm playing, but then again, it comes
That-
down to the cross compatibility as
That
well.
well, a lot of that puts this argument to bed, though.
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, you buy an Xbox and you can play it on whatever you want.
But you have to buy it online.
Right. But
So
you've
you
still got
can't-
the option.
Yeah, you can't go in and buy the disc
Yeah.
and play it on the computer.
Yeah.
But if you
It doesn't matter. The option is there. That didn't used to be there before.
So, like at the moment, if I don't know if it's the same for PlayStation, but I know 100% for Xbox, if I were to go on and buy an Xbox game on my computer, it will work with on my Xbox.
Yeah.
And so you do get people like proper gamers honestly couldn't give two flying hoops.
Yeah.
Like you got the PS4, Xbox, and PC because you've got
Yeah.
the best of everything.
Yeah.
Like you can, again, there's none of this, I want to play this game, but I can't.
Yeah.
You can, I just like, my camera just like turned off and on.
Oh. Well, Blake says PS4 is for COD, Xbox is a Netflix box, and my PC is my main machine. Really? Xbox just for Netflix? I guess.
Like, well, that's kind of like what mum and dad are selling mine for.
Yeah.
Like, they've taken it just for, because it's easy.
Well,
to
actually,
use.
that's pretty much what we're going to do
Like
with this Xbox
Netflix,
that we just
YouTube,
dug out the other couple of hours ago. We use that for Netflix on that TV
Like,
over there.
and I wanted to get mine back because my monitor, like we spoke about, I can swap, like hot swap, which would be cool. But I don't know, I decided my parents had it, so I should just let them keep it. And the kids also brought up another good thing because of, the crossplay.
Yeah.
If the kids come over and they want to play Fortnite or Call of Duty with us, they can.
Yeah. That makes sense.
John says his Xbox is just for Twitch.
Yeah. All right. Do you have any other thoughts to add to that?
PC's still better.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because better graphics.
Yep.
Better mods.
Yep.
Like the fact you can mod things.
Yep.
And have more fun with the game.
Yep.
And there's always space for improvement. Yes, it's more expensive, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it can do a lot more
Yeah.
than Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah.
And load time. Load time. I can't live with load time.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense. All right, then. I'm going to have a go at this. So, gaming platforms is something that I have been arguing and arguing for years and years and
You
years.
literally joined the video just to say that.
Nick says console is the best. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
Like I said, to be fair, Skyrim and Fallout can be modded on console now, but yeah, mods are huge on PC. Yep, that's very true. It's taken a long time for mods to reach console.
Actually, can I put that
I was
out there?
modding stuff in high school in games.
That's something that really hurt me
What?
when I got my Xbox back.
What's that?
My Skyrim account,
Yeah.
my Skyrim was gone. My
There you
little
go.
sister deleted it
Why?
off my Xbox to make space for something else. I was fuming.
That's not
She's
cool.
like, you can just start again. I'm
Nah,
like,
that's not cool.
I was so far into it, and it took me forever. And now I have to start again.
Is that not synced to Xbox Live or
I
anything?
don't
Oh,
know.
you're not playing Xbox Live.
So if anyone
Wow.
knows how I can recover my Skyrim, which I highly doubt there's a way, let me know, because that really hurt my feelings.
John said I can use my PC as a workstation as well as play games. That's
Well, yeah, I haven't got that many hours. I wish I did.
Whoa, yep. So Blake's played over 1,000 hours of Skyrim. Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't that high, but I was definitely high.
I don't have that amount of time to commit to a game, I don't think.
But yeah, I was genuinely like ready to slap my sister.
Yeah. Okay, look, so I'm going to attack this from from a different point of view. So I've spent a very long time arguing with people over technology, not just gaming consoles, but I've made mention before that back in grade, I think it was 8 or 9 or something, I think it was 8, we had to do a debate in English class, and I somehow got another 5 people with me to argue Nintendo 64 versus PlayStation. I still, to this day, have no idea how I did that. I know at least one of them was my nerd friends, but I don't know how I got the other 4 to do it, because I don't think they were even gaming people.
Are you saying Nintendo was better?
Yes. I argued Nintendo 64 was better and won.
Oh, compared to PlayStation 1?
Yes, compared to
Oh,
PlayStation
hell
1.
yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, but see, look, the way that I won that argument, which I have mentioned on the live stream before, is all I did was highlight, because the against team argued that, well, the team against us argued that you could get a mod chip and pirate games. And then I said, yeah, you can do that, but it's 100% illegal. And just for that fact alone, I'm pretty sure we won off that. But besides that, I argued the fact that the specs were better. Like, all the specs were better. The one thing that the PlayStation had over the Nintendo 64 was the storage type for having bigger games, because they were using Nintendo 64, in case you didn't know or not old enough to know. Nintendo 64 had cartridges, which still is memory chip based, whereas and they were a lot smaller than they are now. PlayStation had a CD with a memory card.
Yeah.
So, all the game content was there, which is what everyone does now, because discs allow for a huge amount of storage. Although now memory cards have finally taken the lead back, and you can store much more on a memory card than a disc. But discs to produce are like cents each, because it's just plastic and some like metal foil, really. John says Spyro disagrees. Well, this is where I'm going to pick my argument apart, and what I will apply to the argument of PC versus consoles, which is the same that people apply to when you're making videos or watching videos, which is this one phrase: content is king. It doesn't matter which piece of hardware is better. And it's the same with the iPhone versus Android argument that keeps coming up between me and everybody else, which I've said now, you stick with what you know and what you like. I'm going to apply the same thing to PCs versus consoles. You stick with what you like. If your game, I bought an Xbox specifically because I wanted Halo. That was the only reason I wanted an Xbox. And that's pretty much all I played on the Xbox.
That's why I was an Xbox.
Yeah.
As well.
Like you get what you want to play, and it doesn't matter what it takes to play it or not.
The exclusiveness
pushes
you one way or another.
Yeah. Ram says, but access latency of the CD-ROM. Yes, that was a thing, because now we know spinny drives versus SSDs definitely.
Well, that's what I mean. Chips. That's where I was with the load times. Like, I can't stand consoles because,
load time.
Like, I went to play a game in the lounge room the other day, and it was loading, and I just ended up walking away. I'm like, no, I'm going to go back to my computer.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
But, like, when John says Spyro disagrees, like,
That's a content thing.
But
Spyro was only on the PlayStation
competition
back
with
then.
that 007 wasn't that only.
Yeah,
Nintendo?
GoldenEye was only Nintendo. Holy crap, that
If you
ruins some
gave me
friendships.
if you asked me to choose between GoldenEye
Yeah,
and Spyro,
I'd have GoldenEye
GoldenEye.
any
Like,
day of the week.
I have better memories with GoldenEye than Spyro. Spyro, I remember my mum playing a lot
Yeah,
because she used to be a stay-at-home mum.
yeah.
And yeah, she loves Spyro. And then, but whenever I went to my mates' places,
Yeah,
all we played was 007,
There
and we
is-
hated each other.
there is no better test of friendship than 007 on the 64.
Yeah, Blake makes a very good point.
Next gen console will be good though. They're made just for playing games. When you spend that amount of money on making a machine to just play games, it will usually do better.
Yeah, because next generations pretty much are computers as consoles.
Yes.
Like they've finally got to the stage where they're like,
Stuff manufacturing out and
Yeah,
engineering our
it's
own
like-
hardware. We're just going to jump in the
Use
same boat
what's
as
there.
everywhere else.
and
Which-
the fact they're getting SSDs finally,
From factory, yes,
Yeah,
because you can
we-
put them in anyway.
you can
but
modify
you-
your consoles to
you
get
don't
them in.
upgrade it. We did that for someone too.
Again, John, yes, that is also one of the memories.
Isn't that on Xbox now?
Yeah, but I think he's more saying about PlayStation.
By the way, that's I have a playlist
Only
on
Aussie-based
Spotify.
platform. Was that Aussie?
What, Crash
Crash
Bandicoot?
Bandicoot.
I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me if it was. Where is it? I have a playlist on Spotify
Your windows are up, yeah?
that I've called Nerding Out with Scrapyard Techie. And John, this one's for you. I won't play too much of that because we'll probably get done for copyright in this day and age. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Aussie based. Oh yeah. That's right. Naughty Dog made it.
Okay, so that's swinging me a bit towards PlayStation now. Actually, you want to know the only reason I had a PlayStation when I was a kid?
What?
Mum got it with one of her phone bills.
Okay.
So that's how we got the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 with phone bills.
John says Kingdom Hearts, all the Square Enix games. No, I wasn't a huge fan of those. I did
Wait,
play
Didn't
a
I get all
little bit
those
of
free?
Final Fantasy VIII.
I
I
the ones
think
that
you
we
got Kingdom Hearts.
We got all the Square Enix games.
Not
Is-
all of them.
Yeah, but we got a heap of those with.
Yeah, I think you got the Kingdom Hearts games.
Now I'm curious.
John says, yeah, boy, that's my jam. Man,
Did we get Kingdom Hearts? with
some
that
of the looks I
collection?
get when I'm driving around with that playlist playing at like not a quiet volume.
No, I didn't
love
get
it.
Kingdom Hearts.
And the shirt too.
I didn't get Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
I've never played that.
What else was I going to say? Oh, the argument about not the argument, sorry, the point that Blake made about what was it? Basically, console games being plug in and go. That's a really big thing because the amount of things that can go wrong with the computer and what you have to set up to get it going. Even when you go down to the shop to buy a gaming computer, you said, yeah, you can spend a lot of money. Sure, you can spend a lot of money, but who knows what you're actually getting if you haven't done the research. If you buy a PlayStation or an Xbox, you know you're getting a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as new games get released, it's like, can my computer play this game? Can it play that game? Can it not? If it's a new release on Xbox or PlayStation, I have the PlayStation that game's made for, or the Xbox it's made for, it's going to work. So I see what he means by that. And in like business entrepreneur terms, that's reducing friction really for the customer.
Yeah.
It's I'd say that's Apple's approach to their MacBooks and iMacs and stuff. It's like you have this model iMac, you know it's going to run this software and stuff, but you pay for it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because the hardware is not updated that often, which Macs aren't. Same thing with consoles. The hardware is not updated that often, but you get the user experience with the less friction, so you can buy it and go, and you know it's going to work straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Not that I'm condoning either buying a Mac or buying console, but if you want to swing that way, you've got that advantage to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's less thought involved. There's less research involved. That being said, if I'm going to game, I'm probably going to do it on a PC.
Yeah. And the other thing is, like,
And I think that's because of John's point. I can use it as a workstation as well. My computers are 99.9999999% workstation use, and then probably the other, whatever's left, is gaming.
yeah, mine's pretty high for probably gaming mostly is what I do.
Yeah.
John says next gen consoles are just prefab gaming PCs that are like all prefabs overpriced.
Yep.
Yeah.
But see, that's interesting then, because if it is PC hardware and you can play the Xbox games on PC, then how's that going to bridge across? Like, what's the point in buying an Xbox if you can use an Xbox controller on a PC, you can play Xbox games on a PC? Why would I buy an Xbox?
Yeah.
If it is really just a glorified PC now.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah. So they may have shot themselves in the foot there. There's got to be something that I'm missing, but that's just unless they don't care, because as long as they're selling the games to either platform, it doesn't matter. And then the console is more aimed at those people who don't want to do all that stuff that I just mentioned to game on PC.
Yeah, the thing is, if you're going to get the money, you're going to get the money.
Do you think the longevity of consoles is better than PCs? Because it is mostly just a one task oriented thing. It doesn't get used as much for everything then. It doesn't have to be upgraded as often. And you can still enjoy the games that you enjoyed without having to, pull it out and wonder, does it still work?
I'd say that's one of the issues with PC. Whereas console games, for like however long the console's out, so say it's a 3-year period before they get upgraded.
Yep.
The games, like you said, if you buy it, it'll work.
Yeah.
Whereas with PC games, because they're so like cutting edge, always pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
PC you built like top tier this year.
Yeah.
In 3 years, may not be able to play
whatever the new
game come out, because
with console games, you don't
run into that issue.
Yeah, one, you don't run into that issue, but two, so someone like me who plays more retro games, I know I can pull out the old console and the old games and know they're still going to work. Whereas if you this is not necessarily going to work on my computer today.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this actually does. But
you
some of the other games, like for example, I pulled out The Sims to install for my wife a couple of years ago, and I actually had to crack the game because the copyright protection associated with the game doesn't work on Windows 10 anymore.
Yeah, so that's one of the issues you do face. And it's kind of like what happened with Warcraft. Like, with what happened with Warcraft, they destroyed a game whilst remastering it.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest game, of all time. And then they come across, remaster it, so you lose what you had.
Yeah.
They took stuff away, and there's no way of going back.
Yeah.
Unless you never hook up your computer
to the internet
to get the update.
But then you can't play multiplayer.
Then you can't play.
And let's face it, at this point, you've probably done all the campaigns because it was released
and
over 10 years ago.
That's why you got it, was for the multiplayer and that.
Yeah.
So that is one of the big issues, is the fact that they take older games and modify it to work on the newer hardware, but stop it working on older stuff.
Yep. John said, because you can get it and just grab and go, basically, you're paying for the convenience value, which is pretty much what we've just been talking about.
Yeah. I agree with Blake. I'm down for that.
We should play some StarCraft 2. It's free to play these days. There's some pretty fun custom maps.
See,
I have it installed on that computer. I haven't played it yet.
I don't have it installed on this one, but I do have it on my home one.
Sort of off topic, but sort of related. Have you noticed that some of the real-time strategy games have tried to be ported across to console in the past, and they never really stuck?
Yeah.
Like StarCraft, the original one, was actually released on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who had it.
Yeah, no, that... How the hell would that work?
Exactly. How do you do that?
Wow. But no, another game we could do, so you've got StarCraft 2, but
John said, that being said, though, my 5-year-old build could still play new games on around medium standard. With PC, it's more the old games don't work with the new system. Then again, I can't plug a Nintendo 64 cartridge into the Switch either. That's true.
400 APM on Nintendo 64 control. I don't know what that means. He's nerded out too much for me. I can't keep up.
I'm not sure what APM is. I'm guessing something per minute. No idea.
I was poor, man. I was a very poor child growing up. We didn't have too much.
Um,
But yeah,
yeah, no idea.
with the yes, you can use it on medium standards, John, but
Oh, that. Whoops.
the
Oh,
issue
Actions per minute.
dude, that'd be impossible.
Yeah.
No, I think he's talking about the N64 control, trying to do 400 per minute.
Yeah.
You know how StarCraft is a very high intense.
John said you having a laugh.
Yeah.
Maybe like 100 at best.
Yeah, the fact
Like
that
maybe 100.
StarCraft 2
Yeah.
and games like that, you mash buttons, you got to do a lot of actions at once.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to do that on one of those old controllers?
I've
Well,
still
if you
got
had-
those old
If you had a
controllers.
third hand, it may work.
Why did they have the 3 things? Someone explain to me
no.
that. No one's ever had it since. And I never used the left one anyway with the D-pad. I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone else did, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it was always the center one.
Oh, and yes, Blake was joking and has linked us to a video.
Yeah, the
I'm scared.
like one of the other games I'd love to play, but it's you got to buy it. But it is a proper remastered. Is Age of Empires.
Korean. Ooh, where?
It's on Steam. Like it's full remastered. They have high def editions and everything.
I don't have time to pay RTS.
And it's just like, but that's the thing. Like that's one of those games that would be awesome fun for us all to get together and play. There you go. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition.
What about the first one? I like the first one.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I want. I believe the bundle.
John's got something to say, but hasn't finished typing it yet, it seems. He said, okay, so... Yeah, wow.
They did have like a big bundle with them all. I think I can't remember which it is.
Blake, I just flicked through that video, and that is insane. But that is insanely cool at the same time, especially for someone like me who likes using the computer without having to touch the mouse. Keyboard shortcuts are my jam, so yeah, I like that. I don't know why I started saying that phrase either. I don't like jam that much.
Everyone likes jam.
Like yesterday's jam?
Jam is
you know,
good.
that doesn't really work because jam lasts for ages. Oh, here we go. John Chapman said it was for people who had the previous one, the SNES, because it was like an old school gamepad. You could hold the N64 like that. Didn't go well in the new 3D games, though. At least from what I remember, that D-pad didn't even work in most games.
I can't remember. Definitive Edition. Sorry, I got caught on trying to figure out how much Age of Empires is.
I haven't played that since I was a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's stuff that I hadn't played. Again, like, my memories of this is going to my mate's place and playing it on his computers.
Mm.
And, yeah, okay, there. So, Age of Empires Definitive Edition, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition.
How much?
For $34.05.
I might try and find my old discs.
But, yeah, it's just like,
Well, I'll add them to my watch list and wait till they go on special.
That's what I have it on my wish list.
Oh, okay, right. Yep. That makes sense.
So, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm really keen on organizing a game day.
I was going to bring up something because we were talking about Nintendo 64. Did anyone catch that the source code was it the source code was leaked or someone reverse engineered Super Mario 64 and ported it to PC? So it is actually now possible, if you get that, to play Super Mario 64 at 4K on PC.
I remember when it was in a cereal box.
Yeah, I missed out on that.
So you're talking about Age of Empires?
Yeah, Age of
It's in a
Empires
cereal box.
came out with cereal. Like, if you bought a big box of cornflakes, was in there. Big box of Nutri-Grain was in there. I didn't get it either, don't worry. It's okay. We'll cry about it later.
I'm already crying about it.
But yeah, I think let's leave that one there. Basically, buy whatever you want.
Yeah,
That's all I'm going to
that's
leave it.
pretty much what it comes down to. It's like, don't pick on people for not having your console because it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what people have.
Yeah, young me was misguided and I don't know, opinionated or something.
But again, I'll admit I do flex on console players because it's
I
like,
just undid the whole argument.
well, like I said, the fact that it can look better on PC.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like graphics.
Yeah.
The more money you spend on your PC,
Yeah.
the better the game is going to look.
Yeah, I know.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
Like you can never have the same because most console games are only limited to 60 frames. So like even that competitively,
Yeah.
PC is going to destroy it.
Yeah.
Because you can get more frames. But yeah, don't pick on people.
Where's
Don't
that
pick on
comment?
console. No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Don't pick on console people.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. So here, let's do all of this. So the usual. So please like and share, or help us share. That one of the two. No, it does say please like and share. Please like and share if you enjoyed this. If you know anybody who uses technology, apparently now we're talking more about games. So if you know gamers, please share this with them and send in your questions. Oh wait, that's the other thing. There is no such thing as a dumb question. If you have tech questions, then you need answers. You might as well come get them for free, so you can come and ask us. You can find any of our contact details at www.thedotmill.com/contact. Got it right today. And you can send in your questions, and we'll answer them 100% for free. Okay, that hurts now.
I don't know what John sent a link to.
I'm not even going to ask.
Oh, talking about the cereal box.
Oh,
stuff.
Yep. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow from 5 p.m. for more of your tech chatty goodness, questions,
Chat and
answers,
shields.
stuff, and drinks. Look, mine.
Tech and
Did you
talk.
notice mine was all gone again by halfway? Can't do it, man.
I've had to behave because I need to go to the toilet.
At least this is the only drinking problem I have, so that's fine. Anyway, have fun, peeps.
I have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Yeah.